Hi, I'm Tom Lydon, editor of ETF Trends, here in Hollywood, Florida at the Inside ETF conference. I'm here with David Mann, who's head of ETF capital markets with Franklin Templeton. Great seeing you, Dave.
Great seeing you.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of discussion about rising rates and what are advisors to do.
Yep.
How are you tackling that at Franklin Templeton?
Yeah, sure. So at Franklin Templeton, we have two active fixed income ETFs, a short duration product and a investment grade corporate credit. And a lot of the conversations are really, tell me about the difference between active and passive fixed income ETFs.
Right. So let's get into it.
Sure.
What do advisors need to be thinking about?
Well, a lot of them are used to the market cap fixed income ETFs, and it's been very eye-opening when you talk to them that a lot of those fixed income products own thousands and thousands of bonds, and those products are actually taking active management approaches as well. So really going through about why it's important to have an active portfolio manager looking at how to manage duration and what, when you start getting overweight certain sectors or issuances.
So if you're an advisor and you've been long the Barclays AG, right? You haven't really been punished that badly, a little bit recently,
Sure.
but not that badly. As we go out into 2017, how could that strategy come back to hurt you?
Yeah, so that's exactly right, is when you go through periods where no one's feeling any pain, you start getting comfortable, and it's when those types of, who knows what's going to happen, well, when that type of event could happen, that's when you want an active manager to really start making those moves that will help benefit the portfolio.
Okay, and some of the advantages of, you mentioned duration, shortening up on duration for sure, but also within fixed income, there are a lot of different fixed income asset classes and strategy where you may want to get away from treasuries because most susceptible during rising rates, and maybe get into some other areas that aren't as susceptible, is that right?
That's exactly right, yeah. So that's where something like, once again, going back to the short duration could make some sense, and once again, when investors are going to make an asset allocation decision, we can talk with them exactly what you said, and we just want to make sure we have offerings that will do exactly what they're supposed to get that exposure.
Okay, so another thing, you have a capital markets desk.
Yes.
Advisors can call you and say, here's my portfolio and this is what I'm concerned about. What do I do as far as portfolio construction, correct?
That's exactly right, yeah. I mean, one of the questions we get is certainly there's big ETFs that trade a lot, there's some that don't trade as much, and one of them is like, hey, I'm interested in your exposure, I want to implement it, walk me through what I should be thinking about, walk me through how to trade it, and we can help make that happen.
Yeah, and I think people need to understand, it's not as though you folks are doing sales, it's education.
That's right.
It's actually helping with the strategy ideas, correct?
That's right. That's going through the strategy, going through the liquidity, breaking down the components of the portfolio, just say, hey, this is what we're doing, and just making sure that they have a good experience trading our products.
And again, many ETF issuers do a great job with offering up capital markets desks for these types of things.
That's right.
If you're an advisor, take advantage of it because you've got folks that are rolling up their sleeves every day doing this, and you're there to help.
We're there to help. We're talking with the authorized participants, with the market makers, and then having conversations with advisors to make sure they know how to use these products.
Yeah, excellent. David,
Perfect.
great seeing you.
Great seeing you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.